Alright, you rats, chads, and everything in between. Today I got a banger video for you. We are going to be going over stuff that is actually not in-game related, but more what's in your mind. We're going to be talking about solo queue anxiety and gear fear. I'm going to help you guys get over it with my few quick tips, and I hope it helps you in the long run. If you guys enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below, and let me know what you think about the video, and subscribe for more content if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. Alright, so I'm going to break this down into two parts. We're first going to go over solo anxiety, and then we're going to go into gear fear. So, why are we scared? Why do we have anxiety when we play Tarkov, especially alone? Well, let's first go back to the roots of Tarkov to figure out, what is this game? Tarkov is first a looter, and then it's a shooter. And the shooter part is broken down into two parts. There's the PvE aspect, and then there's the PvP aspect. 99.9% of players, I would bet, would say that it's the PvP aspect that is actually the most frustrating for them. And it's actually the reason why most players probably stop playing or do not play alone. So how do you fix that? Well, there's two options. You either fight other players, you either participate in the PvP, or you don't. There is no rules or guidelines on the fact that, you have to hold W from spawn and run to dorms every single raid or anything like that. And there's nowhere does it say you have to do that. You play Tarkov at the pace that you want to play. If you find that you find yourself dying multiple raids over and over and over again, chances are you're actually going too fast. Slow down, find a couple stashes to loot along the way of where you like to go, and listen around you. If you're over near, let's say, Ruaf on customs, and you hear 2 or 3 different guns over at dorms, and then you hear 2 or 3 different guns over at construction, you know right there that that's 6 players on the map, and you already know their locations. So chances are there's probably not a lot of people around you, and you're free to loot up places where you're at. Use your ears to figure out where players are to then dictate what your next move is. Find safe routes, and then as you're going through those routes, plan to have a detour, because anything will happen while you're raiding. The second part I want to go over is gear fear. So it's inevitable that a wipe is going to happen at some point in time. No, it's not going to be tomorrow. No, it's not going to be at the end of the week. But it could be 3-4 months from now. It could be 8 months from now. No one really knows. So everything you have in your stash, your slicks, right, your RSASs, whatever, your M1As, you don't want to use it? Well, if you don't use it, it's going to be gone eventually. So why not just get it out of your inventory, use it on good raids where you have a precise plan of what you want to get done, and if you lose it, well, you can always get one back. Gear is expensive. Good gear is expensive. But the question is, how do you replace it? How do you replace that RSAS, that M1A? Well, there's a few different ways. Number one is, well, you kind of have to level all your traders to max level, so do your quests, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. Number two is scav. That is a free way to make money all day long. I'm talking 2, 3, 4, 500,000 rubles each run, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And the next one is what I kind of touched on previously, is your PMC routes. Make sure they are safe. Make sure you have a backup plan and a backup plan to the backup. If you don't want a PvP fight, no one says you have to PvP fight. You can dictate the route that you want to take based off of your surroundings. At the end of the day, you have to remember that Tarkov is just pixels. And although anxiety is definitely understandable, there are multiple ways to get over it and have fun. The last tip I'm going to give you is actually one from Pestily. If you guys don't know who Pestily is, I'll put his link in the description below, but he has a great tip that helped me get over mine, and that is building multiple loadouts of the same type. So for example, if I like to use the SKS, I'm going to have 5 SKSs ready in my loadout, ready to go. So if I lose one in raid, I can grab the next one, hop in raid, and go. This kind of teaches you that guns are replaceable, armor is replaceable, ammo is replaceable, everything's replaceable. The final tip I'm going to give you that kind of coincides with the solo anxiety and the gear fear is confidence. If you don't have confidence, you're never going to win. Trust your plan, trust your backup plan, and then more importantly, trust in yourself, the skill that you have in the game, and I promise that you will come out on top every single time. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below and let me know what you think about the video, because I hope this works for you. And subscribe for more content if you want to see more stuff like this in the future.